Hello friends, this will be the first tutorial of this MySql Essential course. In this course we will talk how to work with databases. And first thing that we need to do is to install MySql on our computer. Let's go to browser. We will go to the installation step by step. Let's find MySql download. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we will accept all the cookies. And here we are on the MySql download page. We will gonna go here on MySql community downloads. Let's click here, and we need to see what options what we have here. We have here MySql installer for Windows. I am using Windows 7, and of course it's the same if you have Windows 8 or 10. Let's go to MySql installer for Windows, and we have two options here. Current version is MySql installer 8.0.25. We have two options here. We will install, of course, second option of 435 megabytes. Let's and of course here we can install some of the previous versions. I will click here on the 400, this second option. Of course I am using 64-bit Windows 7, and it's the same. It doesn't matter if you use 32-bit or 64-bit, 7, 8 or 10, it will gonna work. Let's go here to the download. We have options to log in or sign up. No, we will just continue our download. We will click save, and our download should start. Okay, we have a couple minutes left to download. I will pause my video and I will continue when download is complete. Okay, here we are again, and our MySql installer has downloaded successfully. Now we will go to the folder. Here it is, and now we will start our installation. Double click. My computer is a little bit lazy. Let's run our installation. We need to wait a little bit. I think my computer is pretty much lazy today. And here it is. Let's click on yes. 25, then 31. I don't understand, but okay, we are still waiting. We need to be a little bit patient. Okay, here it is. I was paused my video until I was waiting for the process, and we have a couple of options here. Developer default, server only, client only, full installation, not very recommended. We will gonna use the last option. We will click on the custom installation. But I wanted just to tell you one thing. Sometimes when you start MySql, when you download and start MySql installer from your computer, if you don't have net framework 4.7, I think, it will ask you to install net framework first, then you can start install MySql. Okay, in my case it didn't ask me to install, and we will continue our installation with custom. Of course, if program requires you, if system requires you to install net framework 4.7, you will install net framework first, then you can install MySql. Let's click on next, and we have couple of options here. First, we need to go here on MySql server, and we will click here on MySql server 8.0.25. We will click here, and let's click on applications, and we will need MySql workbench. We will need it, and okay, we need just these two options to install, and we will click on next. And we will need Microsoft Visual C++ to install before we continue. Okay, we will gonna do that. Let's install Microsoft Visual C++. Then we will continue with installation of MySql server and MySql workbench. Let's go step by step. I think that it will not gonna take too long. Yes, I agree. But one thing, this is not a C++ course. Of course, you have a C++ course on my channel, but here we will gonna talk about databases. We will work with MySql. Okay, setup is successful. Now we can continue with our installation. Ready to install, we will execute. Now it goes okay. My computer is not lazy anymore. Okay, server is installed. Now we are waiting for the MySql workbench. Okay, it is completed. Now we can continue with our installation. We need to configure our MySql server. Let's click on next. Okay, we will stay almost everything as it is. Of course, if you want, you can leave this port to 3306, but I get used to change it to 3307 because it is a lucky number 7. But if you want, you can change to 3307, or just simply you can leave it to 3306. There is no too much difference. Let's click on next. We have an option to use strong password encryption. It's recommended, and let's click on next. We need a root password, but let me type. I will just use a simple password. I will not type 7-8 numbers. It is just for education purpose only. I will not gonna make some huge databases here on this course, and we will click on next. Okay, here I will left everything as it is, and now we will just click on execute to finalize our installation. I hope that it will not gonna take too long. Okay, it will require some time. It is better for me to pause a recording a little bit, and I will continue when the installation is complete. Okay, installation is completed, and now we just need here to click on finish, and here we will click next. of course, we have an option to start MySql workbench after setup. We will not gonna do that. We will just click on finish. We will work with MySql workbench later. But here on the start menu we will see we have a command line client is installed, and of course we have, I think that we have workbench. Here is also MySql workbench. Let's start with MySql command line, and you just need to enter the password that you gave. I will type my password, and we are okay. We are on MySql command line. That will be enough for the first tutorial. I really hope that you like it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram. You have a link in the description, and I will see you in the next tutorial.